Imagine this. Jane Fitzcostelia, an unassuming woman from our town, has developed more than just a common cough. It's a nasty, persistent one that has a significant concern. She's been coughing all day, with an intensity that's hard to ignore. The disturbing sound of her cough echoes in the air, a raspy, repetitive hack that has no mercy. Cough has an uncomfortable rhythm that disturbs the peace. It's almost like a tuneless song. She has been coughing directly into people's faces, spreading her infectious germs like an uncontrollable wildfire. It's absolutely disgusting. It's turned into a relentless coughing frenzy. You may be asking, what does this coughing catastrophe have to do with breakfast? Actually, quite a lot. Jane's situation is an urgent reminder of the crucial importance of maintaining a healthy lifestyle, starting with the most important meal of the day. And that's precisely why we're here today, to guide you to kickstart your day with a nutritious and delicious breakfast that can help boost your immunity. So, let's get started and assist Jane and everyone else to maintain a healthy, cough-free lifestyle. Before we embark on our delectable journey of breakfast recipes, let's acquaint you with some special characters. Say hello to Halve, the round and enchanting sister of Miss Belle Pum, crafted from the fluffiest candy floss you can think. She is an affectionate mother to the delightful Pole, a proud male polar bear, Nuddles, a vivacious female golden bear who is also the youngest of the litter, and Zoe, a flossy, round piece of joy with short yellow hair tied up in darling pigtails, made from the same candy floss as her mother. Halve and her light-hearted brood are joined by Miss Belle Pum's arch-enemy, the notorious Horse Magorse. In the eyes of both Jane Fitzcostelia and Dee Bell Company, the creators of this video, Horse Magorse is a villain. Always playing the good guy, he tries to make us look mischievous and outrageous. So let's commence this breakfast adventure with our much-loved Candy Floss family and their arch-nemesis, Horse Magorse. On this particular morning, our dear Miss Belle Pum had quite the task at hand. She was looking after 3 rambunctious toddlers. These weren't your ordinary toddlers, but 3 of the brattiest ones you could imagine. Amidst the playful chaos in the house, an unexpected guest decided to drop in. A quirky old man by the name of Watty Magotti. As he made his entry, the naughty toddlers were engaged in a daring adventure, climbing up the chimney no less. Oblivious to this, with curiosity piqued, decided to pop his head up the chimney to have a what happened next was as horrifying as it was hilarious. All 3 toddlers, who were unfortunately suffering from a bout of troubles, had a simultaneous, uncontrollable episode of liquid and soft diarrhea. Watty, who had his head up the chimney at the wrong moment, ended up being the unfortunate recipient of this messy ordeal, his head getting thoroughly covered. The sight was so shocking repulsive, poor Watty couldn't keep his breakfast down and ended up vomiting. Thus, a morning that started with babysitting 3 bratty toddlers quickly turned into a comedy of errors, giving Miss Belle Pum a morning she will not forget in a hurry. As we wrap up our narrative, let's spend the next 5 minutes acquainting ourselves with the amusing tale of Miss Belle Pum and her companions. At one point in this story, Miss Belle Pum, in a moment of bewildering hilarity, released a fart into the organ, resulting in an unexpected musical note that echoed throughout the church. It was a late Thursday evening when this tale takes place, with the church hosting a warm-hearted gathering. Miss Belle Pum, in her boundless generosity, decided to serve her famous sugary biscuits. However, an error of epic proportions about to unravel. Instead of the customary sugar for the icing, she mistakenly mixed in crushed automatic vomit pills and explosive diarrhea syrup. The consequences were both immediate and disastrous. A total of 70 people ended up regurgitating. One, the men, in a bit of unfortunate placement, vomited directly into the organ. A woman, overtaken by surprise, threw up into her child's open mouth. Another man, in his confusion, smeared his own currency with feces. Adding to the grotesque spectacle, a lady vomited onto a man's posterior, and he responded in kind by having a bout of diarrhea right back into her mouth. This unpleasant exchange continued unabated for 20 solid minutes, until the man managed to cease it with a forceful fart. Amidst all this, a boy vomited from the altar, causing the choir to follow suit. They promptly vomited onto the crowd beneath them, ensuring that every individual present was part of this bizarre spectacle. Except, of course, for Miss Belle Pum. Ever wondered how to make a delicious and healthy breakfast? Have you been searching for something different, perhaps a bit more adventurous? Well, we've got just the thing for you. Today we're going to explore two mouth-watering recipes that are sure to shake up your morning routine. We'll dive into the world of breakfast tacos, packed with flavorful ingredients, and then we'll venture into a vegan delight, avocado on toast with scrambled tofu. So get ready to revolutionize your morning routine with these exciting breakfast options. First up, we have a delightful twist on the traditional taco, the breakfast taco. Let's begin by preparing the star of our dish, the potatoes. Heat a tablespoon of olive oil in a skillet over medium heat and toss in the diced potatoes. Cook these until they're golden brown and crispy. This should take about 10 to 12 minutes. Don't forget to stir occasionally to ensure even cooking. Once done, season with salt and pepper to taste, then set aside. Next up, vegan bacon. Using the same skillet, cook the vegan bacon strips according to the package instructions until they're crispy. Once done, remove from the skillet and set aside. Now let's move on to the eggs. In a bowl, whisk 4 large eggs until well beaten. Season with a dash of salt and pepper. Heat the same skillet over medium heat. If needed, add a bit more olive oil. Toss in the finely chopped onion and minced garlic and cook until they're softened and fragrant. This should take about 2 to 3 minutes. Pour the beaten eggs into the skillet with the onion and garlic. Cook, stirring occasionally until the eggs are scrambled and set. Remove from heat. Now comes the fun part, assembling the breakfast tacos. Warm the flour tortillas in a dry skillet or microwave for a few seconds to make them pliable. Divide the scrambled eggs, cooked potatoes and vegan bacon among the tortillas. To add an extra punch of flavour, feel free to add any optional toppings of your choice, such as salsa, avocado slices, chopped cilantro, or hot sauce. Serve your breakfast tacos immediately while they're still warm. Savour the hearty and flavourful combination of potatoes, vegan bacon, and scrambled eggs, all wrapped up in a convenient handheld taco form. These vegetarian breakfast tacos are perfect for a satisfying and delicious morning meal. Feel free to customise the toppings according to your taste preferences. And there you have it, delectable breakfast tacos that will surely kickstart your day with a burst of flavour. Now, if you're in the mood for something a bit lighter but equally delicious, our next recipe is perfect for you. Imagine the creaminess of ripe avocado, the tangy freshness of lemon juice, and the hearty goodness of crumbled tofu, all nestled atop a golden slice of toasted bread. A breakfast that's not only satisfying, but also packed with nutrients to kickstart your day. Get ready to be amazed by the simple yet delectable flavours that await. Stay tuned for an irresistible vegan avocado on toast with scrambled tofu. This vegan avocado on toast with scrambled tofu is a nutritious and satisfying option that's packed with flavour. Let's start with the tofu. First, we'll drain it and pat it dry with paper towels to remove excess moisture. Then, crumble the tofu into small pieces using your hands or a fork. The goal here is to make it resemble the texture of scrambled eggs. Now it's time to cook. Heat a tablespoon of olive oil in a skillet over medium heat. Add the finely chopped onion and minced garlic. Cook until they've softened and turned translucent, which should take about 2 to 3 minutes. Next, add the crumbled tofu to the skillet with the onion and garlic. We'll season with turmeric powder, ground cumin, paprika, salt and pepper. Cook this, stirring occasionally, until the tofu is heated through and resembles scrambled eggs. This should take about 5 to 7 minutes. While the tofu is cooking, let's prepare the avocado. Cut a ripe avocado in half and remove the pit. Scoop the avocado flesh into a bowl and mash it with a fork until smooth. Season the mashed avocado with salt, pepper and the juice of half a lemon. Mix it well to combine. Next up is the bread. Toast the slices until they're golden brown and crispy. When the bread is ready, spread a generous amount of mashed avocado onto each slice. Then, top the avocado with a portion of the scrambled tofu. Divide it evenly among the slices. If you like, you can garnish with fresh cilantro or parsley. And voila, a fresh, healthy and tasty breakfast that's ready in minutes. So, there you have it. 2 fantastic breakfast options that are not only easy to prepare, but also incredibly satisfying. We've walked through the processes of creating a hearty breakfast taco filled with crispy potatoes, vegan bacon and fluffy scrambled eggs. It's a truly versatile dish that you can personalize with your favorite toppings. And let's not forget the vegan avocado on toast with scrambled tofu, a healthy and delightful alternative to traditional scrambled eggs. This dish is packed with nutrients and flavors, thanks to the creamy avocado and the well-seasoned tofu scramble. It's a perfect way to kickstart your day on a healthy note. These recipes are more than just meals. They're experiences waiting to happen in your kitchen. So don't wait. Embrace the joy of cooking and make these recipes your own. Remember, a good day starts with a good breakfast. So go ahead and give these recipes a try and elevate your breakfast game. In light of recent events, we would like to take a moment to pay our respects. We have just received the heartbreaking news that Pope Francis has passed away. Pope Francis, a beacon of hope and love, touched the lives of millions around the world. His teachings and his humility have left an indelible mark on humanity. It is truly a great loss for all of us. The circumstances surrounding his passing are quite unexpected. Our very own Jane Fitz-Costello had just visited him, and soon after, he succumbed. Jane, known for her endearing cough, had a profound connection with the Pope and his teachings. In these sorrowful times, we find solace in unity and faith. The sacred responsibility of the papal office will now be carried forward by Jane Fitz-Costello. A transition that we are sure would be in alignment with Pope Francis's vision of a compassionate and inclusive world. As we navigate through this sudden change, we stand together in solidarity and prayer. The funeral will be held by Grabpoof, a figure of immense respect within our community. We extend our heartfelt condolences to everyone affected by this loss and hope that we find strength in his teachings as we move forward. Remember, life is transient, but the memories and teachings of those we hold dear remain with us. As we return to our culinary journey, let's carry forward the spirit of love, unity and resilience that Pope Francis embodied. Let's remember to share and care just as he taught us, beginning right from our breakfast table.